the mock test yesterday. I hope all of you attended, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we will be doing question paper discussion in today's class. In like yesterday you did the test, so today we will do the question paper discussion. It will be like that for the rest of the crash course. Okay. So whenever you have a test, next day there will be test paper discussion. And we will be discussing on strategies along with the solutions, so please pay attention. Okay, not just the solutions, please pay attention to the strategies I am telling you. And instead of like focusing on hard questions, we will start with easy questions. Okay, how you must attend our easy questions and medium questions. If you skip the hard questions also, it is fine. So we will start from easy question, that is question number 1. A charge q is moving with a velocity v parallel to the magnetic field. Force on the charge due to magnetic field. Okay, it is a very direct formula based question, and you know force on charge moving in magnetic field, F equal to BQV sin theta. Theta is the angle between velocity and magnetic field B. They have given they are parallel to each other, so angle is 0, sin 0 is 0. So force equal to 0. Answer is option C. And if you are not able to see the board properly, or like any video visual difficulties are coming, I have shared the question paper in the group. Okay, so please refer to that while we are solving. I hope first question is clear for all. And is it like visible properly, whatever I am writing on the board?
No.
Okay. So let's go to the next question. Second question. A parallel plate capacitor with air between the plates has a capacitance of 8 picofarad. Calculate the capacitance if the distance between the plates is reduced by half and space between them is filled with a substance of dielectric constant like epsilon r equal to 6. So dielectric constant epsilon r, this is same as K. Okay, like relative permittivity they have given, that is same as dielectric constant, that you have to remember. And see, with air as in between, the capacitance is given as 8 picofarad. So C equal to epsilon naught A by D, this is given as 8 pf. Now what they have done, the distance between them is reduced, d by 2 it is made, and dielectric is induced. If dielectric is kept, it will become K times epsilon naught A by, now distance also reduced, so d by 2, so it will come on the numerator. So it will be 2K epsilon naught A by D. Epsilon naught A by D is 8, so this will be equal to 2, K is given as 6 into 8. So the answer is
96.
Yes, 96. Okay, I hope everybody understood that. Now we will see the next question. Okay, this is a graphical question. Graphical questions are very easy to solve, so it is a must do question. Okay, you can see velocity time graph of a body is given. You have to find the ratio of average acceleration between OA and AB. Like there is one acceleration during OA time and different acceleration during AB time. Okay, you have to find the average acceleration in both case and find their ratio. So acceleration during OA by acceleration during AB, this is what we have to find. And what graph is given? Velocity time graph. So velocity time graph, slope is the acceleration. Okay, in velocity time graph, slope is acceleration. And slope, how can we find? Tan theta is slope. Here you can see angle 30 degree. So this will be equal to tan 30 divided by Here the angle is taken in clockwise. Anti-clockwise positive angle, clockwise negative angle. So here we have to take minus tan 60. Okay, and tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3, tan 60 equal to root 3. So answer is 1 by 3. Is it clear for all? Okay. So let's see the next question then. Another must do question is assertion reason type, because that is just like pure words. You don't need to spend so much time in calculation there. So this is also a must do question. Let's see what is given. A time period of a pendulum is given by formula 2 pi root g by L. Assertion reason, according to the principle of homogeneity of dimension, only a formula correct with the dimension of LHS should be equal to correct dimension of RHS. We did units and measurements chapter. We know if we are equating two things, LHS and RHS side have same dimension. So reason is correct. And if you remember the formula of time period, you should know that T is equal to 2 pi root L by G, not G by L. Okay, so assertion is wrong. In case you don't remember the formula, you just check the dimension of LHS and RHS. If it is not matching, again reason is wrong. That's also you can find. So the option is assertion is incorrect, reason is correct. Option D. Okay, I hope that's clear for all. So two ways, either if you know the formula you can directly apply that. If you don't know the formula, check the dimension on LHS and RHS. Okay. Now let's see. Fifth question. First law of Newton's motion describe what? In Newton's laws of... Hello? Yes?
Inertia.
Okay, answering. Okay, very good. Answer is inertia. In Newton's laws, first law is describing inertia, second law is describing force, third law is describing about like action or reaction thing. So answer is inertia. Very good, those who answered. Okay. So this is like our first page, first 5 questions we have solved. Let's go to the next question now. Okay. Question number 6. Question number 6. An electric dipole consisting of two opposite charges given, each separated by a distance of 3 centimeter. So that is distance of the dipole, placed in an electric field is given. You have to find torque. Okay, torque is equal to P cross. Yes, P is sin theta we can take. So in case if theta is not mentioned, then what we do? We take maximum value of that. Okay, when we will consider that sin theta equal to 1 and we will find. So P into E we will just get torque equal to, and P is equal to QD. Yes, QDE we have to apply. So 2 into 10 to the power minus 6, then D is 3 into 10 to the power minus 2, and E is given as 2 into 10 to the power 5. Okay, so the answer is
Option 3.
12 into 10 to the power minus 3.
Option D.
Are you sure? See, minus 6 and 5. So minus 1 will come, then minus 3. Okay, yes. Option C is the answer. I hope everybody understood that. Now here the mistake you can do is, sometimes you must have learned the equation P equal to 2QD. Some people must have learned equation like this. Here D is half length of the dipole. Okay, so that's why I never teach this one. Use like this, QDE. Okay, don't consider that too. If you use that, you will not get this answer. Okay. Now let's see next one. Again, match the following match column 1 and 2. These questions will be very easy. Out of this, you only have to select like a single one first and see if that answer is there or not. Let's take linear charge density. We know that is charge per unit length. So A is 2. A2 option only 1 is coming, right? So we can directly choose option A as answer. We don't even have to solve the other things. Okay, if you even know just one single match correctly, you might be able to get the answer. So before solving everything, just check the options also. That is another strategy we can use. Okay. Next, question number 8. Which of the following is not the property of equipotential surface? They do not cross each other. That is true. Equipotential surface do not cross each other. Rate of change of potential with distance on them is 0. So if we are changing, potential is not changing. So change of potential is 0. Then for a uniform electric field, they are concentric spheres. No, for a point charge, they are concentric spheres. Okay. For uniform electric field, they are parallel sheets like structure. So option C is wrong. Option C is wrong means that is the correct answer for us. Okay. Is that clear for all? Option C is the correct answer, means it is not a property of equipotential surface. They can be imaginary spheres. That is also true for point charges. Next, question number 9. On a banked road, which force is essential to provide the necessary centripetal force for a car to turn while driving at optimum speed? Now, I don't know if you remember the chapter or not. Our next chapter is screen is not visible. Is it for all? Screen visibility. Yeah, hello? You guys can see the screen or not see the screen? You can see. Okay, if it is not visible, it might be like network issue on your side. So please refer to the question paper. Okay. Now, question 9. So on a banked road, which force is essential? Then what we can see is there in that chapter, in circular motion, when there is a road, there is no banking, friction is required. When there is banking, friction is not necessarily required. Okay, banking is there only with a normal reaction also enough centripetal force can be provided. So there are 3 sessions for that thing. Like without banking, friction is required. With the banking, with the friction, without the friction. So 3 cases are there. Essential one is normal force there. Okay, component of normal reaction is the correct answer. I hope you understood. Okay, like if banking is not there, friction is also required. Banking is there, therefore friction is not necessary, only normal force is necessary. Option A is the correct answer, not C. Okay, you might be giving answer for the next question. That is correct. A man pushes the wall, fails to displace it, and he does what work? Okay, when no work. Because yes, because work is equal to force into displacement. Force is there, no displacement, no work. C is the answer. Okay, correct. So these type of direct, without any numerical, these type of questions also try to solve maximum. Okay. Next, question number 11. 2 bodies of mass 1 kg, 3 kg have position vectors as given. The magnitude of position vector of the center of mass of the system. So we have to find the center of mass of the system's magnitude and which of these vectors will having same center of mass. Okay. Now, center of mass have this equation. RCM equal to M1 R1 plus M2 r2 divided by m1 plus m2. If you want to find xcm, just substitute m1 x1 plus m2 x2 divided by m1 plus m2. m1 plus m2 is 4. So xcm will be equal to m1 x1. So 1 into 1 plus 3 into minus 3. So 9. Okay, 9. 3 into minus 3 is minus 9. So minus 9 plus 1, that is minus 8 by 2. So xcm equal to minus 2. Okay. Then ycm we have to take. So we have to substitute m1 y1 plus m2 y2. Using that, 1 into 2 plus 3 into minus 2. So minus 6 plus 2, that is minus 4 by 4. This will be equal to minus 1. And zcm will be equal to m1 z1 plus m2 z2 by m1 plus m2. That will be 1 into 1 plus 3 into 1. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 by 4, 1. So if we are taking the magnitude, individual components should be like this: 2, minus 2, minus 1, 1, or 2, 1, 1 should be there. As you can see the option, there is 3, there is 2, 2, 2, 2. So option A is having 1, minus 2 and 1. So option A we can take. Option A's magnitude will be same as magnitude of this vector. Okay. Please, okay, please explain this question once again. There is only one formula for center of mass, that is m1 r1 plus m2 r2 divided by m1 plus m2. But here they have given x, y, z. X, y, z. So therefore we have to find center of mass, x component, y component, z component. To find that, instead of r, just substitute x1, x2. Then you will get xcm. If you substitute y1, y2, you will get ycm. If you substitute z1, z2, you will get zcm. We found those things. Okay, so this will make a vector, right? This vector will be equal to, let's say, rcm equal to minus 2 I cap plus minus 1 j cap plus 1 k cap. Its magnitude will be root of 2 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. And they are asking which of these option will have same magnitude. So the option should have 2, 1, 1 in them as components. Only one option is having that. That is our answer A. I hope you understood that. Okay. Next one. If the width of single slit in single slit diffraction is doubled, then central maximum of diffraction pattern. So we are only talking about central maximum here. Okay, so options are broader and brighter, sharper and brighter, sharper and fainter, broader and fainter. So answer is sharper and brighter, because when option B is the answer, because when we increase the slit width, like more light is focused on that central maximum, right? So it will become sharper and it will become brighter. Okay, so I hope it is clear for all. It's direct concept question only, there is nothing else in that. So we have completed question 12. Let's go to question 13. Okay, so in question 13, a wheel rotates with constant acceleration of 2 radian per second. Wheel starts from rest, then number of revolution it makes in 10 seconds. Okay, so if you don't remember the circular motion, it has formula same as linear motion. In linear motion we have formulas, right? S equal to ut plus half at square, v is equal to u plus at, v square minus u square equal to 2as. Same kind of formulas is there in circular motion also. Because instead of s, it will become theta. instead of linear displacement, it will become angular displacement, that is theta equal to ut. So instead of linear velocity, it becomes angular velocity into time plus half, like linear acceleration is a, it will become angular acceleration, that is alpha t square. This angular acceleration is given alpha equal to 2 radian per second square. It is starting from rest, so initial angular velocity is 0. So angular displacement will be equal to half alpha t square. Alpha is given, t is given. So when we substitute that, we will get it as half into 2 into 10 square, that is equal to 100 radian. Okay. So angular displacement is 100 radians, but they are asking number of revolutions. If one revolution is completed, how much angular displacement happens? 2 pi. 360 degree completes means 2 pi radians. Okay. So one rotation equal to 2 pi radian, which means 1 radian equal to 1 by 2 pi rotations. Then 100 radian equal to 100 by 2 pi rotation, that is just, what is the answer? Approximately 16. Okay. 16 is the correct answer. Just substitute pi equal to 3.14. Approximately we will get 16. 15.9 is we will get, so it's 16. I hope everybody understood how to solve this question. Okay. Is there any doubt? You did not understand. What is the doubt? Which part do you have doubt? See, this equation is same as our s equal to ut plus half at square. Instead of linear values, quantities, we replace with angular quantities. Angular displacement, angular velocity, angular acceleration. In the question it is given starting from rest. So angular velocity initial one is 0. It will become theta equal to half alpha t square. Alpha is given, t is given. Substitute that, you will get displacement equal to 100 radians. Okay. One rotation is equal to 2 pi radians. So you have to find in 100 radians how much rotation is there. That is what conversion is done here. One rotation, 2 pi radians. So 1 radian equal to 1 by 2 pi rotation. So 100 radian equal to 100 by 2 pi rotations. 100 by 2 pi when we calculate, we will get 16. Okay. Now is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. So next one is from gravitation chapter. In the figure shows elliptical orbit of a planet M about the sun. Shaded area SCD, this one is SCD, is twice the shaded area SAB. So this area is double of this area. If T1 is time for planet from C to D and T2 from A to B, then out of this which will be correct? In Kepler's second law, aerial velocity is constant. That is Kepler's second law. Aerial velocity means area by time will be constant. Okay. So area of CD divided by time for CD is T1 equal to area of AB divided by T2. Okay. Aerial velocity constant. Now what is given? Area of CD is twice area of AB. So area of CD can be written as 2 times area of AB. by T1 equal to area of AB by T2. This cancel and we will get 2 T2 equal to T1. Answer is option B. Is that clear? Direct application of Kepler's second law. Which question? Okay, sorry, old message. Is there any doubt in this question? I guess not, so we will move to the next one. Next one, force between two small charged spheres are given. They are placed at 20 centimeter apart. So force we have to find. Two charges are given, 1 and 2. Force, direct formula, force equal to kq1 q2 by r square. Substitute that, you will get the answer. What is the answer? Anyone?
Option B.
Yes, option B is the answer. Okay. Direct substitution, k equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9. Q1, Q2 is given. Distance 20 centimeter is given. So, you have to convert that to meters. That is the only difference. Okay. Next question number 16. Two thigh bones, each of cross-sectional area which is given, is supporting the upper part of human body, that is 40 kg. Estimate the pressure in by the bones, average pressure. So, like how much pressure will be there in one bone, that we have to find. So, total area will be 2 into 10 into 10 to the power minus 4. Okay, meter square. We have to convert that. Two bones are there, that's why multiplied with 2. Now total weight is equal to 40 kg into g. Weight means like force. We have to find the Newton, right? So this is equal to 400 Newton. Weight means force. Pressure equal to force by area. Substitute that, you will get the answer. Answer is option A. Okay. Direct formula, pressure equal to force by area. Next one, again worded question, no numerical, so we can attend easily. Artificial satellite orbiting the earth does not fall down because of earth's attraction. Because something is revolving around earth, satellites, they are not falling into earth because of attraction, because that acts like the earth's attraction provides a centripetal force, right? If something is like moving in a circular path, it needs centripetal force. That centripetal force is provided by earth's gravitational force. That is the answer. Okay. Is there any doubt till now? Anyone? I am audible, right? Okay. Next one is from modern physics, or like let's say photoelectric effect. Two radiations of photon energies having 1 electron volt, 0.5 electron volt, 2.5 electron volt illuminates a photosensitive material. Work function of that material is 0.5 electron volt. Ratio of maximum speed of the emitted electron. So, in Einstein's photoelectric equation, we have kinetic energy of electron equal to h nu minus phi, work function. H nu energy of the photon, phi work function, we will get kinetic energy. And kinetic energy is half mv square. So, if we want to find velocity v, that is should be equal to 2 h nu minus phi by m the whole root. Yes or no? Yes, so we want to find velocity, like ratio of velocity. So v1 by v2 we have to find. If you find substitute, 2 and m will get cancelled. So we will have root of h nu 1 minus 5 by h nu 2 minus 5. This h nu 1 and h nu 2 nu are given, 1 electron volt and 0.5 electron volt. Substitute them. So this will be 0.5 divided by 2, that is 1 by 4. Root of 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 2. Answer is option B.
1/2.
Yes, good, correct answer. Okay, so this is the, like, step by step we have to approach our answer. Given are energies of photon and work function. We don't know like direct equation for velocity, so we write the equation we know, and we try to find like for velocity can we find from this. So this is the step by step approach. Okay, next, a system X is neither in thermal equilibrium with Y nor with Z. The system Y and Z. So this is from zeroth law of thermodynamics. Zeroth law states that if a system C is in equilibrium with A and equilibrium with B separately, then A and B are in equilibrium. But reverse is not like correctly true. If X is not in equilibrium with Y, not in equilibrium with Z, doesn't mean that Y and Z are in equilibrium. It may be in equilibrium, may not be in equilibrium. So the answer is option C. Like we cannot say anything confirm about Y and Z. Maybe it can be in equilibrium or maybe it not. Okay, so that is the answer. And question 19 is over. Now we are going to question number 20. Okay. Now a 72 ohm galvanometer is shunted by a resistance of 8 ohm, which means shunting means we are connecting a resistance parallel to the galvanometer. Okay, so here the galvanometer is there. This is the shunt resistance. Okay, this is 72 ohm, this is 8 ohm. Then percentage of total current passed through the galvanometer. See, the question is percentage of total current passing through the galvanometer. So let's say I current is coming, Ij is going through here and Is is going through here. Percentage of total current through galvanometer means we have to find Ig by I into 100. This is what we have to find. Okay, we know that potential between these two points are same. Okay, so potential is I into R. So Ig into 72 should be equal to Is into 8. Potential should be same, IR should be same. From this we can substitute that Is equal to 72 by 8 into Ig. Okay, another equation we should know is I equal to Ig plus Is. Now we substitute the value of Is here and we will get Ig plus 72 by 8 Ig. We can take Ig common from this, so it will be 1 plus 72 by 8 into Ig. So if we want to get Ig by I, what we should do? Ig by I into 100 should be equal to 8 by 72 plus 8, that is 80 into 100. Okay, from this I am finding that. So this will be equal to 10%. Answer option B.
Option B.
Yes, very good. Okay, option B is the answer. Is that clear for all? Next one, I hope nobody has any doubt in this question. So next one is needles N1, N2, N3 are made of ferromagnetic, paramagnetic, diamagnetic material. Magnet when brought close to all of them will. We know diamagnet will repel. Okay. So N3 repel there are two options. Okay. Three options are saying N3 will repel. So we have to find about paramagnetic. Paramagnetic will attract but not strongly.
Option B.
No.
Option A.
N3 is not repelled weakly. It is repelled strongly only. Okay, so we cannot say B or C. So option A is the answer. Okay. N1 and N2 will be attracted strongly and N3 will be repelled. Next one. Again, graph question. As I told you, we must attend graph questions. In a coil of resistance 10 ohm, induced current by changing magnetic flux through current is shown in time. Magnitude of change in flux through coil. So we have to find change in flux. d phi by dt is equal to induced EMF. Okay. So d phi equal to induced EMF into dt. So change in flux, if we have to find, we have to integrate e dt. Okay. This is nothing but induced EMF is equal to induced current into resistance into dt. This integral means we have to find this area. Okay. That area will give us current into time. So from that area will be I into dt. Then we have to multiply for change in flux should be equal to this area into R. So for area we will use half BH for triangle into 10 we will do. So the answer will be half BH, like 2 into 0.1 will come 0.2 into 10. Answer is option B, 2. Is that clear or is there any doubt? Screen not visible.
Screen is not visible.
Is it for everybody?
The screen is not visible. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me check. What about now? Is it clear now? Is it clear? Okay. It's clear. Okay. So what we did is find the area. So we will get a current into time. Then if we multiply that along with this R, resistance is given as 10 ohm, we will get change in flux. So half BH, area is half BH into resistance R. This will be 1 by 2 into base is 0.1, height is 4 into 10. So answer is option B. Okay. Is that clear now? Okay. Now we are going to question 23. Two strings A and B are made of same material, are stretched by same tension. Radius of string A is double of radius of B, and transverse wave travels on A with speed VA and B with speed VB, ratio of VA by VB. That is the question. Okay. Now velocity of wave in a string is given by equation root T by mu. V equal to root T by mu. T is tension, mu is mass per unit length. So mu is equal to total mass by total length. Okay, we are since no other relation between like length and all is given, we are assuming that both of material are like same amount of material, both volume is same. Okay, so if volume of A equal to volume of B, let's say that is equal to some value V, that should be like area of A into length of A should be equal to area of B into length of B. Okay, let this equation be here. Now we have to find ratio of VA by VB. Okay, so VA by VB equal to under root T by mu A divided by T by mu B. Okay, same tension, so T will get cancelled. Then this will become under root mu B by mu A. Now mu, I told you, it is mass per unit length. Okay, so I am going to write VA by VB as root of MB by LB divided by MA by LA. Mass is same for both, so it will get cancelled. So VA by VB will be under root of LA by LB. Okay, LA by LB will be equal to area of B by area of A. So under root of area of A by area of B by area of A. Now what they have given, radius is given. So what is the ratio of radius? That will be same as ratio of speed, that will be 1 by 2. Area equal to pi r square, pi cancel, so r square root we have to take. So r1 by rb by ra will be our ratio. Sorry, is it like which one is double? Radius of A is double of radius of B. So 1 by 2 is the correct answer. Okay, is that clear? Okay, not understood. Equation for velocity is root T by mu. Mu is m by L. Okay, mass per unit length. Now length, about length or mass nothing is said, so we assume that mass is same for both. If mass is same, volume should be same. So volume same means area into length should be same for both. From this, if we will get LA by LB equal to AB by AA. Area, ratio of length equal to ratio of area, like that we will get. Now ratio of VA by VB, when we substitute the formula, finally we will get root of LA by LB. LA by LB is area ratio, we substitute that, area is pi r square, we will cancel common things, and finally we will get the answer. Okay, is it clear now? Okay, now we will go for question 24. In a plane, electromagnetic wave propagating in space has an electric field given. Find the amplitude of magnetic field. So we have to use only one equation, that is E by B equal to C. So if we want to find B equal to E by C. electric field is given, C is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 8. Substitute that, you will get the answer. See, two options are having same magnitude, so you have to calculate the power of 10 properly. Okay. Answer is option D. E is given, substitute for C, you will get answer for B. Okay. Next one, 25. Light travels in two media M1 and M2 and speed in that media is given. Critical angle between them. Okay. So in such a cases we have to use our Snell's law. Snell's law is N1 sin I equal to N2 sin R. N1 is actually C by V1. Okay. Refractive index of a medium is C by V1. Screen not visible.
Connected chain में आसा ना?
No. I just disconnected it. Is it clear now? Can you guys see the screen? Yes. Okay. Thank you. So what we were talking is refractive index of a medium. Refractive index of a medium is C by V. Again not visible. What about now? Is it visible? Okay. So refractive index of a medium is V by C by V1, velocity in that medium. Okay, write like that. Sin, now critical angle will be IC. Then N2 will be C by V2. Okay, and sin when critical angle is there, R will be 90 degree. So sin 90. Understood? Now we can say that sin of critical angle is equal to CC cancel on both sides, V1 by V2. Okay. And IC will be sin inverse of that. Now if you substitute these values, what are you getting? You will get 3 by 4. Okay, V1 by V2, you will get 3 by 4. Sin inverse 3 by 4. Is there an option like that? Sin inverse of 3 by 4. Okay, so such an option is not there. Maybe your mind will directly go to cos inverse 3 by 4, but it is not like that. What we should do is, we have to draw a triangle. Okay, if this is IC, critical angle, opposite is 3, hypotenuse is 4. So adjacent angle we have to find. That will be equal to under root of 4 square minus 3 square. That is 16 minus 9. You will get it as root 7. Now see, you have option A, that is tan inverse 3 by root 7. That is opposite by adjacent. See, opposite is 3, adjacent is root 7. So in that way, option A will be the answer. Okay. Like, did everybody understand that? So because of this reason, you should always write Snell's law in its proper form, not like sin I by sin r equal to n2 by n1. Don't write like that. In its proper form you write, you will be able to solve more questions. Okay. Next one, heat cannot flow by itself from a body of lower temperature to higher temperature as a consequence of what? In first law, there is no restriction of heat flowing from anywhere to anywhere. Okay, we will just put minus sign and we will put it. But from second law, that is saying that there is no, like, from lower potential to higher potential, no process can be done without external energy provided. So from that we can say second law of thermodynamics doesn't permit heat to flow from lower to higher potential. Is that clear? So we will move to the next question. Next one, based on our last class, we can solve it. That is, a screw gauge gives the following reading when used to measure the diameter of a wire. Main scale reading 0 millimeter, circular scale reading 52 division. So they haven't mentioned anything about error. We are in the safe zone. 0 error not there. Now let's see. Given that 1 millimeter on main scale corresponds to 100 division of circular scale. In this they are assuming that it's a normal screw gauge with 100 divisions. So 100 division equal to 1 millimeter means if we rotate circular scale one time, distance moved is 1 millimeter. Okay, I told you distance moved by rotation is pitch. From this they are saying that pitch is equal to 1 millimeter. Okay, once we get pitch, we can find LC is equal to pitch by number of circular scale division, that is 100. So this will be 0.01 millimeter, least count. We get least count, then total reading is equal to pitch scale reading plus circular scale reading into LC. So 0 plus 52 into 0.01, that you will get as 0.52 millimeter. Okay, be very careful about units. We are getting in millimeter. If we are converting to centimeter, see, options are centimeter, we have to multiply by 10 to the power minus 1. So answer is option B, 0.052 centimeter. Is that clear? Okay. Total reading equal to main scale reading plus circular scale reading into LC. From this sentence, okay, one rotation equal to 1 millimeter. From that we will get pitch equal to 1 millimeter. So distance by number of rotation, that is pitch. And once we get pitch, we can find least count. Least count is pitch by number of divisions. So 1 millimeter by 100, that will be equal to 0.01 millimeter. We get least count, we substitute it here. We will get answer 0.52 millimeter. But all the options are in centimeter, so we have to convert to centimeter. So that's what we did. Is that clear now? Dheeraj? Okay. Next one, question 28. Again, graphical question we have to attend. Anywhere you see graph, just attend it. Okay. Variation of acceleration due to gravity with distance r from the center of earth is correctly represented by. Just remember this. All the gravitation and electrostatic, they are parallel to each other. Okay. Anything you know in electrostatics, you can apply in gravitation chapter also, except from that Kepler's law part. So as you know, earth is like a solid sphere, right? So what is the force varying from graph of force versus distance of a solid sphere in electrostatic? Same graph will be here answer. Okay. So answer is option A. Electrostatic solid sphere is same here also, so same we can take graph. I hope that's clear for all. Next one, question 29. Which of the following conditions are sufficient and essential for a quantity to be vector? Magnitude and direction are essential, but one more is essential, that is it should obey vector law of addition. Okay, parallelogram law, triangle law, that they should obey. So option A is not the answer. Let's see option B. Magnitude and addition, subtraction, multiplication. No, direction also required. So magnitude, direction, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division by vector laws. So option C is the answer. Okay, I hope you understood. Magnitude, direction, obeying of vector laws. These three are necessary for a quantity to be a vector quantity. That's why current is not a vector quantity. It has magnitude, direction, but it is not vector quantity. Okay. Next one. When current in a coil changes from 5 ampere to 2 ampere in 0.1 second, average voltage 50 volt is produced. Self-inductance of the coil is. Okay, for this, induced EMF equal to L di by dt. This formula we will use. So 50 volt is produced for L into changing di is 5 minus 2 divided by 0.1. From this you can calculate what is L, that is 50 into 0.1 divided by 3, 5 by 3. 5 by 3 approximately. Option L. Is it clear? Is everybody screen visible and audible for all? Okay. So option D is the answer. Next one, equation of altering current, like AC current is given 50 root 2 sine 400 pi t ampere. We have to find frequency and root mean square of current. Okay. In this IRMS we can easily find. IRMS is equal to I naught divided by root 2. This equation is given in the form I naught sine omega t. I naught is then 50 root 2. 50 root 2 by root 2 is equal to 50. So IRMS is 50. So 50 ampere is only is here. So option A will be the answer. Yes. And if you want to find frequency, that also you can find. Let's say multiple options were there with 50 ampere. Then frequency is equal to 2 pi, omega by 2 pi. 2 pi frequency is equal to omega. So frequency equal to omega by 2 pi. Omega, from this we know it is 400 pi divided by 2 pi, 200 hertz. So that one also you can calculate. Okay. I hope everybody understood 31. Next one, question number 32. Angle of prism is 60 degree. Angle of deviation is 30 degree. Position of minimum deviation, the value of angle of incident and emergence you have to find. Angle I and E. Okay. Now the prism is having angle of prism 60 degree. That is A equal to 60 degree. A has one more formula, that is R1 plus R2. So R1 plus R2 should be 60 degree. And another thing, when I equal to E, at the point of minimum deviation, angle of incidence will be equal to angle of emergence. If angle I equal to E, R1 should be equal to R2. In that case, R1 and R2 can have only one value, that is 30 degree, right? 30 plus 30, 60 should come. Then if this is 30, I and E cannot be 30 because angle should change. So 30 won't take the answer. Answer will be option C, 45 and 45. You don't have to calculate anything, okay? Just use this. At minimum deviation, I equal to E, R1 equal to R2 and A equal to R1 plus R2. Through this we can get the answer. Is that clear for all? We will go to the next question then. Question 33. Light wave of two coherent sources have same intensity I1, I2 equal to I0. Interference pattern intensity for minima is 0. For maxima, what will be intensity? We have one equation. Intensity at any point equal to 4 I0 cos square phi by 2. Phi is like phase difference in each point. When maxima point, there is no phase difference. Okay, phase is same, which means cos 0 will come here. Cos 0 is 1, which means intensity will be equal to 4 I0. Okay, I hope. Why not 30? Because like I hope you are asking about a prism question. R1, R2 is 30, which means refracted angle is 30. Incident angle cannot be 30 then, right? If incident angle also 30, refracted angle also 30, then it means that the refraction did not happen. Okay, so refraction will happen, that's why it's 30 and incident angle will be different. So that's why it cannot be 30. Is that clear? Okay, so this one 4 I0 is the answer. Next question 34. If the kinetic energy of a free electron doubles, kinetic energy is doubling. Someone raise the hand. Is there any doubt? Okay. If kinetic energy of a free electron doubles, its de Broglie wavelength changes by a factor of what? De Broglie wavelength lambda is equal to h by p. This is our formula. But they have given kinetic energy, right? So we have to write the formula in kinetic energy. P square by 2m equal to kinetic energy k. Then P is equal to root 2 mk, which means lambda equal to h by root 2 m kinetic energy k. If kinetic energy is doubling, lambda will be 1 by root 2 times changed. So option D is the answer. Is that clear? Question 34, option D is the answer. Next one, again match the following. Take any one or two and find to match it. Okay, isothermal process. We know internal energy will be 0, change in internal energy. So A to 2. A to 2 there are two options, A and B. Okay, then next take isochoric process. No volume change. No volume change means work done is 0. So no work is done. Isochoric process C4. C4 is coming in only one option. So B is the answer. Okay. So we don't have to like figure out the whole thing. Is that clear for all? Or do you feel like I am going fast? Okay. Then we will go to question 36. Then how is mean free path in a gas related to interatomic distance? In this it is a very conceptual question. Okay, there is no like a formula or anything behind it. Interatomic distance is of the range 10 to the power minus 9. Okay, interatomic distance. In mean free path is of the 10 to the power minus 7. So almost 100 times it is more. So the answer is lambda is 100 times the interatomic distance. It is a concept, okay, it's a theory based question. I hope it's clear for all. Mean free path is in the range of 10 to the power minus 7 and interatomic distance 10 to the power minus 9. So 100 times more. Next one, two particles undergo SHM along parallel lines with the same period t. So both are having same time period t and equal amplitudes. At a particular instance, at any point, one particle is at its extreme position and other is in mean position. They are moving in the same direction. What time they will cross each other? That is the question. So first particle is here, second particle is here at t equal to 0. Okay. So how we will write the equation is xa equal to amplitude sine omega t. If we just stop it here, xa will be 0. It is at xa is at point A. So we will write plus 90. Okay. Then xb should be equal to a sine omega t. Okay. So obviously what will come? This will become cos omega t. Okay. Is that clear? Like, do you have any doubt regarding that? It is from SHM chapter. No response, not understanding. Okay. We are starting to observe two particles. One particle is here, one particle is in the mean position. They are executing SHM about the mean point. Okay. So when t equal to 0, particle A is at extreme position, particle B is at mean position. Okay. Now when it tries to like oscillate, it both are moving in this direction. At some time they will both at the same position. We have to find that time. So how we will find that is xa, displacement of A and displacement of B, we have to equate. Same position means both will have same displacement. And displacement of A, how can we write is, it will be equal to A sine omega t. This is our normal equation. Okay. A sine omega t is our normal equation. But the problem is, if we just stop it here, this particle t equal to 0, if you substitute, xa will be equal to 0. But this is not 0. So to accommodate that change, we have to add a phase. That phase is plus 90. Okay. Now is that clear? Now because of this 90, xa will become a cos omega t. Now to convert b also into cos, what we will do is that it's actually a negative sign because it is going to the negative side. Okay. Then we will write xb equal to minus sin omega t. We can write as cos of 3 pi by 2 minus omega t. Minus sin omega t we can write like this. So when you substitute xa equal to xb, we will get that omega t equal to omega t minus omega t plus 3 pi by 2. When we convert it, we will get 2 omega t equal to 3 pi by 2. Okay. Then what we have to find? We have to find time t. Then from this we will get t equal to 3 pi by 2 into 2 omega. Omega equal to 2 pi by t. Okay, that we will substitute. Then we will get 3 pi into 4 into 2 pi by t. 2 cancel. This will be 3t by 8. Answer option B. This is a tough question. Okay, it is a hard level question, not an easy one. So you need to know SHM chapter really well, and in SHM also you need to know about phase of SHM really well. Okay, then only we can solve this question. If you did not understand it now, no problem. When we are revising chapter, SHM chapter, that time we will cover all these things. Is that okay for everyone? Okay. Don't get disappointed if you did not understand this also. And even if you don't do hard questions, only do easy and medium questions also, you can get very good marks. Why XB is negative is because it is moving to the negative direction, right? From mean position, it is going to the negative direction. That's why it is negative. Okay. Then, question 38. For now, I am erasing this. In an experiment, 200 volt AC current AC is applied at the ends of LCR circuit. Circuit consists of inductive reactance 50 ohm, capacitive reactance 50 ohm and resistance 10 ohm. Impedance of the circuit. Very easy to calculate. Z equal to root of R square plus XC minus XL the whole square. XC minus XL is 0 here. So it is just R, that is 10 ohm. Correct. A. Very good. Okay. A is the answer. Is that clear for all? See, such easy questions are there. So instead of focusing on hard question, try to solve maximum easy and medium questions. Okay. We will go to the next question now. 39. Given below are two statements. In the light of given statements, we have to choose like which is correct and not. Statement 1. When a dielectric slab is gradually inserted between the plates of isolated parallel plate capacitor, energy of the system decreases. That is statement 1. Statement 2. Force between the plates decreases. So, what do you think is the answer? It is from 12th capacitor chapter. See, when dielectric is induced, capacitance increases, right? V is remaining constant, but capacitance increases means charge will increase. CV is equal to charge. Charge will increase. If charge is increased, like energy should also increase, force should also increase. So, both are wrong actually. Statement 1 or 2 are incorrect. Oh, sorry, option B is the correct answer. Okay. See, dielectric induced, which means capacitance increases. Capacitance increases, charge increases. Charge increases, electric field should increase, which means force should increase. And energy is equal to half CV square. C increase, energy should also increase. Okay. So, both statements are wrong. Next, question 40. Find the current in 9 ohm resistor in the given circuit. Here we have to apply our KCL. Okay. Now see, here this resistor is having, this cell is having internal resistance 3 ohm. This cell is having internal resistance 1 ohm. This is having 4 ohm. So, I am redrawing this circuit. Okay. So, here this is 4 ohm. This 1 ohm I added with this and it became 10 ohm. And 3 I added with 2, it became 5 ohm. Okay. 10 volt. 15 volt, 25 volt. Now the thing is, we will consider this point as point V. Let's say their potential is V and current I1 is going here, current I2 in this direction, I3 in this direction. Applying KCL, we will get that I1 plus I2 plus I3 equal to 0. This point potential is V. So this minus 10 will be I1. So V minus 10 by 5 is I1. V minus 15 by 10 will be I2. Then V, here it is positive. So V plus 25 by 4 equal to I3 equal to 0. Solve this to get V. First find what is V. Then substitute in this to get I2. Okay, that is our method. Can anybody find the answer for that? Question 40. We will solve this equation to find V. Then once we get that, we have to find I2. I2 is V minus 15 by 10. Okay, that is the step. I am not doing it right now. Anyway, I2 we will get as minus 5 ampere. Here all options are given positive, so we will take option B is the correct answer. Okay, 5 ampere. I hope you understood that. We will go to the next question now. So this is from rotational motion we have to apply. Find the tension T1, T2 in the strings in the given diagram. Mass of rod is M, length is L, and mass of the block is also M. So total downward force, okay, is equal to 2 mg. Total downward force. Since they are in equilibrium, total upward force also should be 2 mg. So that is equal to T1 plus T2. T1 and T2 are upward forces. This is our first equation. Equation 1, T1 plus T2 equal to 2 mg. Now it is in rotational equilibrium also, which means it is not rotating. So its torque should also be equal, like upward torque should be equal to downward torque. Now T1 is in this direction. Here mg is acting in this direction. T1 again upward direction. So torque on this side will be T2 into L by 2 minus T2 is upward, so downward should be minus mg into L by 4. Torque on one side equal to torque on the other side, that is T1 into L by 2. Okay, so we have two equations. Substitute the equation 1 in equation 2 and solve for this. You will get the answer T1 equal to 3 mg by 4. Option A is the answer. Okay, please note these formulas. From this we will just substitute that T2 equal to 2 mg minus T1, that we will substitute in this and we will solve. Okay, I hope everybody understood that question. Now question 42. This is the application of thermal expansion. Okay, thermal expansion length is equal to L0 into 1 plus alpha delta T. Let this equation be here. Now next is about like how time period in one day. So pendulum is having 24-hour time period, right? So if we are converting that to seconds, you will get 86400 seconds in one day. Now when 40 degrees are there, time period is minus 12. Okay, this minus 12 is time period when at 40 degrees Celsius. So this we will write as 2 pi root nu L. So that is L0 into 1 plus alpha delta T will be 40 minus T. Okay, 2 pi root L naught into 1 plus alpha 40 minus T, that is temperature difference, by G. Again, this 86400 is equal to 2 pi root L naught by G. So this 2 pi root L naught by G again I can write as 86400 into root of 1 plus alpha 40 minus T. This is when time is losing. Next equation will be 86400 plus 4 equal to 86400 root of 1 plus alpha T minus 20 will come. Okay. Now what we do is we divide the other side with this. Both sides there will be 1. We will cancel that. We will take the ratio. So please note down these two formulas. I will send these solutions to you guys. Okay, don't worry about that. These pages I will send whatever I am writing, and comparing these two equations we are solving, you will get option. Actually, wait a second. Actually, option C is the answer. Okay, first you have to solve for T, then you will get alpha is like almost same in every, but you still have to solve for alpha. So first equation, second equation. Next one, NAND and NOR are universal gates because we can make all the gates with it. So an option, obviously option B is the answer. It can be combined and made, or and not. Question number 44. Magnifying power of a telescope with tube length 60 cm is 5. What is the focal length of eyepiece? So in this they are assuming that object is at infinity. Okay, so this is objective and object is at infinity and it will form in the focus of it, right? And this is eyepiece. This should be at infinity for all, then only we will get we will get the proper image. Okay, so tube length is 60, that is FO plus FE is equal to 60. Okay, magnifying power is given. Magnifying power M is equal to E by FO. Okay, substitute that, you will get the answer. Option FE we have to find, right? 44. Option D. Okay, this you will get the answer. So these two are the formulas we are using. Next, last question in physics, that is 45. Mass number of helium is 4 and sulfur is 32. Radius of sulfur nuclei is larger than of helium. So we know that radius is proportional to A raised to 1 by 3. So radius of helium by radius of sulfur is equal to A of helium at mass number of helium by mass number of sulfur to the power 1 by 3. When you substitute that, you will get root 8. Root 8 is cube root of 8. Answer is option C. This is the formula we are using. I hope you guys understood like more than half of the questions. If you if you missed some also, it's fine, because our aim is to score around like 25 to 30, solve around 25 to 30 questions. If that is done, it will be fine. So next class will be at 12 o'clock. Please join like 5 minutes early to the class. I think we can stop our physics class for now. Thank you guys.